What's going on, guys? Let's do this problem right here. The question is asking to find the derivative. So let's see how we can find the derivative of this one using fundamental theorem. So we have the function that g of x is equal to integral 1 from square root of x and s square plus 1 ds. So let's see how we can do this. So for this one, the derivative is going to be simply we are going to switch this one with this, but in this case what you have to do is after we switch we have to multiply this one by the derivative of this one, because whenever we have x we don't have to do anything, but when we have x with something, like for example this is with square root of x with something like sine x, square root of x square, whatever it is. If you have something like that, we have to multiply whatever the value you get by its derivative. So in this case this is going to be square root of x square and then square root of x square plus 1 and multiply by derivative of square root of x. So we can write this square root of x as x to the power of half, and if we find the derivative of this one, this is going to be half x to the power of minus half. So we have to multiply this one by half x to the power of minus half. So we can simplify this one and write it in better way, and that's going to be x square over, or not x square, that's just x because we are squaring the square root of x, so this is just going to be x, and this is going to be x plus 1, and also we are going to have 2 multiplied by 1 over 2 square root of x, and that's the final answer. So instead of writing x, I can put dot to avoid confusion. So dot 1 over 2 root x. So that's the final answer for this question. So let's do this one right here. So if you look at this function, we have integral from tan x to x square. So if you look at this, we have x in the bottom and x in the top. So we have to do something for this one. So what we can do is, for example, if we have some integral a from b, we can consider that there's a value in between. If it's a and if it's b, and we can say there's a value between c, and we can separate the integrals. So in this case we can separate this one as, if it's a function like this, we can separate this one as a c f plus c b f. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I erased this one because this is not in the answer, so we have to do this pattern for this one. So I show you how to bring this. So after I bring the pattern, then I can find the derivative. So let's do this one. So if I do that pattern to this one, this is going to be integral tan x, and whatever the value that c, we put 0 for that. So 0, and then we have 1 over 2 square root of 2 plus t power 4. Then we bring the x square. So this is going to be plus and dt right here, and plus so this is plus integral 0 from x square, and this is going to be 1 over 2 plus t power 4 square root of 2 plus t power 4 times dt. Then what we have to do, we have to plug this value, but in this case tan is in the bottom, so we have to bring it into the top. So we can do this, but whenever we swap something, we have to put the negative sign in front of it. So in this case I have to put negative sign, so this is going to be negative integral 0 from tan x, and here we are going to have 1 over square root of 2 plus t power 4 dt, plus integral 0 from x square 1 over square root of 2 plus t power 4 dt, and this is the pattern. Now what we can do, we can just plug this value, but this is not just x, so we have to find the derivative and multiply the derivative whatever value we get. So in this case, so we are going to find the derivative. So this is going to be g prime x is going to be equal to minus sign, we have to keep the minus sign, and here is we are going to have 1 over square root of 2 plus tan to the power of 4x and multiply by its derivative tan x, derivative of tan x. So derivative of tan x is sec square x, and then we have to write this one right here. So this is going to be 1 over 2 plus x square power 4, and that's in square root, and the derivative of x square is going to be 2x. So we multiply this one by 2x, and then the final answer comes out to be minus sec square x over square root of 2 plus tan to the power of 4x plus 2x over square root of 2 plus x power 8, and that's the final answer. And that's how it's done. I hope you guys like this video. See you next time.